G'day guys, welcome to a new episode of Bogans Guide to Wine. I'm Sampy.
And I'm the cue ball.
Today we are going to be trying cue ball, a bit of bubbles.
Bit of bubbles on a lazy day. It's a good thing.
Exactly. So this is some bubbles from Mollydooker. Big fan of Mollydooker. You ever had much Mollydooker yourself?
Not much, no. So I'm looking forward to this and something different.
Exactly. Well, we've had the in previous episodes, Lurch and I have done the still Verdelho. An amazing drop. So this is their Verdelho, but they've infused a bit of bubbles in there. So it
Sparkling Verdelho.
Have you tried a sparkling Verdelho before?
Not a sparkling, but I do like Verdelhos. There's a lovely fruit sweetness in a lot of Verdelho, and that's something I'm looking forward to. So
let's have a crack.
Let's get into it.
Impressions on this, mate? Tell me about what you're
Mate,
seeing.
I mean, obviously, depending on how it's facing on the shelf or in the fridge, straight up, you've just got the simple logo there, you know, with the description and things, but
it's embossed. You notice that? The
it's
actual
embossed.
Mollydooker's embossed.
Textured labels are always very classy and very stylish. But if we give her a bit of a twirl, then, you know, we can see here you've got the hot chick on roller skates, and of all things, she's got a violin, and I don't know, is that a kazoo, or is she about to redo her lippy?
I think that might be lipstick. I didn't even notice a lipstick actually. But they do do another label called the Violinist.
Ah.
So the Mollydooker's Australian slang for being left-handed. Did you know that?
As a matter of fact, I am a Mollydooker myself.
Oh, there you go. So how would you play the violin?
Well, if I was to play the violin, it'd be this way.
And if I was doing it, I'd be doing this way. So
Yes.
they're violinists, and which I think actually might be the Verdelho as well. I should have checked that. So their quirky labelling in that is two girls playing the violin and one's poking the other one in the eye because you're sticking
which would happen if you had a lefty and a righty next to each other.
Exactly right. So I'm assuming this is because they are a very family orientated business, and I'm assuming that this is actually their daughter, the blue-eyed. So this is Girl on the Go. So
Girl on the Go.
So yeah, she's got the violin. So I reckon that's hand in hand with that whole violinist, and I'm pretty sure it's the Verdelho. Hopefully.
Let's give it a go.
Straight
See
up,
what
she
it's like.
looks very bubbly as she comes out of the bottle.
Well, you would expect that, being a sparkling, of course. Very effervescent, nice light colour.
Now it doesn't appear to have much of a bead going on. That's the right term, isn't it? Oh, yours is beading away. Mine's a little bit less.
A little.
But I've still got the fizz at the top, so maybe it's just a matter of balancing it out.
See, mine's sort of lost its fizz at the top already, but you know, we'll give her a bit of a swirl. It might come back.
So what do you think about that colour?
Do you want an honest label on that?
Yeah, hit away.
It's almost a piss yellow, really.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing with a wine.
It's
it's straw-like, if you will.
I reckon it's leaning more towards the sort of the gold end of straw, but it's it looks nice and inviting.
There's definitely some vibrancy in the colour there.
And how about the legs? You reckon you can actually get your alcohol content on the bubble?
Oh, see, I'm not quite that good. I'll be honest, viewers.
Well, I'm looking at this, and it looks pretty damn leggy to me. And
there is some legs there. I mean, it's viscosity. Some would describe it, but
Sarah, the winemaker, she's not scared about pumping up the alcohol volume on the old Mollydooker.
Mate, there's nothing wrong with a high ABV wine, much as the same with a whiskey. That's alcohol by volume. It's something we discussed earlier. You know, I'd probably go for this being around the maybe 11-12%.
Oh, mate, I'm looking at those legs, and those legs to me are screaming minimum 13.5. I'd even push 14 on that.
Well, that's a little more up your alley than mine. I was going to say valley then, but that might be a little wrong.
Ooh, let's have a look.
We'll have a look.
15%.
15.
Man. So once again, Sarah brings the party to the town.
Sweet wine with a bit of a kick. Nothing wrong with that.
Awesome. Now that's interesting.
Like,
It's almost like, I want to say, it's giving me visions of some sort of cake. There's some sort of
almost like a almost a vanilla sponge, really, isn't it? Almost.
yeah, something like that. My mind's going straight to Christmas for some reason. It smells like Christmas, maybe.
Custody.
Custody, that's it. It smells custody. Well done, man.
Custody, as in the yellow stuff, not custody, as in I'm incarcerated.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, my friend. Let's give it a taste.
When me and Lurch did the still Verdelho, I was a massive fan of the colour, the mouth feel, the smell.
Yep.
Amazing. But when it came down to the actual flavour, I wasn't a massive fan. This is better. I think the bubbles just sort of makes it pop a bit more.
Yeah.
And once again, you threw that custard thing out there. I'm really getting a lot of custard out of that. It's very, very sort of desserty, but
Subtle sweetness.
yeah, when I say desserty, it's not like a dessert wine or anything like that. It's it's just got that really nice enveloping feel over the whole palate.
Balance, if you will.
Yeah,
Almost.
there you go. Yeah, it's not blanketing the tongue. It's more like a silky sheet. So, what are your final thoughts on this one, Q-Ball?
Mate, that's really enjoyable for me because, like, you know, in a lot of sparklings, there's that dryness and sharpness on the finish that's not palatable for a lot of people. But it's got that beautiful balance with the zesty, and there's still some lovely sweetness there. You know,
when you say that zesty, it is. It's got that. It's like creamy and zesty at the same time. It's
zing,
yeah,
zing.
but nice and.
It's a good, like we said before, really nice balance between a lot of elements there, and I like it. I like it a lot.
What do you reckon you pay for a bottle of it?
See, now that becomes.
Now you're in a bottle, so you're going to be a little bit.
Bottle, so
you're going to have a much better idea of this kind of thing than most people I ask. So,
well, not necessarily. I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, you know, running a shop is that there's a lot of stuff that I feel is overpriced. So, with that in the back of my mind, it's really hard to actually put a price on something without actually having any idea. But I mean, I'd have to say I'd happily pay 25, maybe even $30 a bottle for that.
Bang on, mate. It's $25 a bottle.
I win!
Yeah, $25 a bottle for something that's got some bubbles in it. And even though this is something we don't normally do, but check out this cork.
It's a well.
This so you pop it on there, and that seals the bubbles in. So you've got to push this sucker down to get it out again. So it seals the bubbles in there. So if you don't, you know, some people don't finish a bottle in a single sitting. I haven't met any of those kind of people myself.
Well, there's no such thing as leftover wine, really.
That's right. But if you don't finish the whole thing, this is a wonderful little.
So it's a reusable cap.
Exactly. Yeah.
Much like a screw cap on a standard bottle of wine.
But
and what a fantastic innovation.
Yeah. No, it's very, very clever. So out of 10, bro, what are you going to call it?
Different is
and at $25 a bottle. Hey,
very affordable, and you know that's I mean that would complement a lot of stuff. I mean, even if it was simply just a relaxing afternoon beverage, or you know, you could actually enjoy that with a dessert. It would complement nicely. But
I'm thinking crayfish.
That would go remarkably well with crayfish or scallops or squid or something like that.
Now you're talking.
Definitely.
All right, so big ups to Sarah and the gang at Mollydooker. This is very, very different and very, very enjoyable. So
definitely
big thumbs up. 8.5 one for me, and
8.5 from me. So that's a solid 8.5.
Solid 8.5, and yeah, $25 a bottle. Just go and have a crack if you can find it. So till next time, guys. This has been Bogans Guide to Wine. Get it in ya. pretty sure it's the Verdelho. Hopefully.
Obviously, that's something we'll check on, and Sampy will let you know about that one for sure.
We never check up.